And welcome to Mary Walter Radio. A little bit of a different background this time. Lighting's a little different. Hubby's been playing with it, and I look like holy hell. Believe it or not, I actually have makeup on. That's how bad it is. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But I have on 3 sweatshirts because I'm cold. I'm freezing. I have the little heater going. I'm sick. I don't think I feel good. I have on, like I said, 3 sweatshirts. This one. And this is like when I drag this out, you know it's cold because this is fleece lined. It's like my lumberjack shirt. My husband said it looks like I should be getting out of a Subaru with some rescue animals. And and have a cough. I've been hacking up a lung for like days, but no fever. I don't understand. But I got a lot going on. Anyway, so our guest will be arriving here shortly, or he won't. He seems to be very confused about all of this. So we'll see what happens, but that's okay. So thank you all. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Thank you to all my Rumble friends who have subscribed and who are rumbling over there. I really appreciate you guys. Rumble, 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 rumble. Appreciate that. Oh my God, look at my hair. I got a shower. And I got out of the shower in between dealing with a actively dying cat. And so I can't leave her for very long because if she tries to move, the back end is not following the front end because she's very weak. And so I did get a shower and I just threw my hair up in a bun and it's crooked. I just saw that it's crooked. I didn't change anything. This is it. This is what you're getting. Is it? Sorry. And like I said, it could be worse because I actually do have makeup on, but I think the lights are a little too bright, or he's working on the lights. But like I said, I think they're a little too bright. But anyway, so where are we? All right. So thank you to everyone who subscribes. Thank you so much. Keep rumbling over there. Really appreciate it. Please tell your friends, everybody. The audio will be available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Spreaker. And you can go and watch past episodes, etc., and so forth. So look who's here. One of my favorite people, Rob Carson. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Glorious. How are you?
Well, I'm not doing super well, as you can tell. Oh, geez, by looking at me here, it is what it is. I'm gonna get rid of that. Is this how I get rid of this? Yeah, that's how I get rid of this. So, I'm hacking up a lung, and I haven't eaten anything in 2 days because of the sick cat. Because I can't eat anything because I'm so upset. So I tried to eat some Cheez-Its today because it was the only thing I could find that's made me think like this will not make me vomit. Yes. And I have had an upset stomach ever since and cramping. And my belly's not happy. Yeah, my husband gave me an electrolyte drink.
I kind of wish I had that since I moved here. I think I've gained a few
pounds. Good for you.
What do you have?
I don't know. I don't have a fever. All I know is that like midday, I've been hacking something up for a while, for a couple of days, like a week now. And it's just gotten really prolific.
Yeah.
This is why this is going to be.
Do you have Zycam? Yes. You should have Zycam.
So I don't know, but I actually do have makeup on, as I was telling everybody. It's just that I look like shit. I put my hair in a ponytail when I got out of the shower. It's still wet. I was not doing anything with it. And my husband said I look like I should be getting out of my Subaru with some rescue animals. Because of the way I'm dressed.
And I look pretty hot. So there you go.
Because I have on I've got on 3 sweatshirts. At one point, I've been watching this cat all day because she can't walk around by herself because she's unsteady. Yeah. Sometimes she's super steady and sometimes she's not. So I'm like, oh. So I've been doing that. And then all of a sudden, somewhere after I ate the Cheez-Its, all of a sudden I was like, oh. And my head started, it was like my head was bothering me. And then I was in the bathroom, I'm like, I'm going to be so sick. I'm going to be so sick. I didn't get sick, but I thought for sure I was getting sick.
Well, so, you know what? Cheez-Its are about as organic as the No Kings protest. So they're not very good for you.
Right. But they're a cracker. And I needed something like not
saltines.
Right. Yeah. We don't have any saltines. We didn't
you know what you need to eat? I'm telling you. Saltines and Coke. Regular Coke. Saltines and Coke.
Really?
It is miraculous what it does for you. I'm not kidding. My mother told me that. And she was spot on. Saltines and Coke. Have your husband get his butt out to the store and get you some saltines and Coke.
Well, my parents, when I was a kid, my dad used to go to the pharmacy and get Coke syrup.
Yeah.
And they would give it to us and it would stuff us right back up. Like if we were vomiting, like we had like a vomiting thing going on in the house, everybody got Coke syrup and you stopped.
I think it had real cocaine then.
How old do you think I am? Granted, today it's dicey. It is dicey at best right now. He just looked at me. He's like, "Are you getting changed before you do your podcast?" I'm like, "No, I'm not." And wait, it gets better. I'll show you the whole outfit I have on. So I got 2 hoods, right?
Yeah.
I got a sweatshirt, a t-shirt under that, and look at the pants I have on that matches this beautifully, doesn't it?
Oh, hold on. Now it's just getting too sexy here. Now you should have an OnlyFans page for like the opposite of sexy.
Middle-aged sick for middle-aged sick women. Oh my God. I have on fleece pants because I've been so cold. Yet I don't have a fever. Make it make sense. I don't understand.
Oh, so funny.
Yeah. Okay. So I would like the IT department to know that people are saying the lights are on stun. They're very bright. Where's the IT department? Let's let the IT department know that. All right. So let's see who's here. Jerry's here. Survivor says, Scott says, I hope good things for Shirley somehow. Well, she's 18. And the vet said, look, it's probably going to be a couple days if you're lucky a week. So,
yeah,
it is what it is. But she ate today. Is that bad? Oh, that's better with the lights, right? Or are those still too bright? That's better, though. That's better. All right. By the way, there were some complaints last week about YouTube because now through StreamYard, you can do your podcast horizontally or vertically. Okay. And they recommend for YouTube that you do both. Thank you, baby. And more people watched the vertical one than watched the horizontal one. You don't have to watch, I guess, because people are watching on their phone, but you don't have to watch the vertical one. You can watch the horizontal one. They're both there as an option. So if you don't like the one you're watching, just change it. And Getter and Rumble recommend horizontal. So that's that. So
well, I like either one. And horizontal is the position that Kamala Harris held the longest.
So
it was her longest held position. It was her longest held position. Horizontal, and then she was a DA.
Too funny. Ron, who just lost his cat Squeaky there, just passed last week, and Ron was not on the podcast, but Ron, we did wish you condolences on the loss of Squeaky. So
yeah.
It's been a bad year for cats. This is my second one in 1 year. Two cats in 8 months. The oldest, which I kind of expect, like you can handle the 18-year-old cat, like that's coming. Like any day. Like we went away and if I told the women who stay here, the house sitters who watch the cat, I'm like, look, if she disappears, that's what cats do when they get sick. So if she's gonna go, she's gonna disappear. Just let her be because she doesn't want to be with you. That's what they do, which is really hard for humans. Because I want to hug her and cuddle her, and she wants nothing to do with it. And I said, and she's just gonna die, and that's gonna happen because she's 18. I didn't expect the one half her age, the one who had just turned 9, to be the first one to go. Right. So now poor Oliver is in the middle and he was buddies with the young one. So he's been lost for a while. Like he doesn't know what the hell's going on. And now he knows something's going on with Shirley. But so funny. It's typical male. She made like a little nest under one of our guest beds last night. And that's where she stayed. And that was her spot where she was going to be. Fine. So when she got up to get some water today, I took like a fleece mat that we have for the cats. We put on the heated floor and I put it under there for her so that she had something other than just the floor. I haven't been able to find Oliver all day. Son of a bitch, he's asleep in her camp. He took it from her.
Yes.
So he's in there. All right. So let's see who's here watching your back. Bill's here. Suze is here. Hi, Suze. And Suze, I know you didn't like watching it horizontal. You can watch it vertical on YouTube. You can watch either way, horizontal.
Like the girl, I can look up. Hey, look, I can see your pajama bottoms. I can see your pajama bottoms.
That's right. It's like the Brady Bunch.
Yes. By the way, this is my inaugural broadcast from my home studio. This is the first time.
we're going to talk about your inaugural studio, even though you can't
Yeah.
show us it, which I don't understand the
No.
purpose of that. But Patrick says all the stars on Facebook come on without makeup and pajamas and stuff, and none of them are middle-aged. Okay, so there's that. I would like that noted. For cough drops, don't get the sugar-free anymore. I get the sugar. Yeah, I get whatever I can hack off of the. Does everybody have like a bag of cough drops? Because you can't just get the little packet anymore. You got to buy a bag. So does everybody have the bag of cough drops that's so old that in the summer the humidity gets to them? And then you have to like hack off a piece and you try to pull as much of the wrapping off of it as you can, but you're so desperate. You just put it in your mouth and you spit the paper out as you go through the cough drop.
Yeah. It's like sunflower seeds. Just eat the paper. Who cares? Who cares?
It's not just us. It's not. I'm
Just
like,
chew and then get the paper out after a while.
I
When I was a kid, we used to have Ludens. You know those Ludens in the box? That's just candy. You know that's just candy, right?
They don't make that stuff anymore. You can't get the cough drops in the box anymore. You can't get cough drops in the little thing anymore. You have to buy like a 1 pound bag now of cough drops, which, as I've learned, if you let them go and the summer humidity gets to them, you could cut diamonds with it. It's a solid blob, and I just like hack off. I keep
those in my studio because I talk for 3 hours, and so I keep them in my studio to keep the kind of the throat moisturized and all that. So I keep cough drops in there all the time. So
let's see. The flag looks nice. Maybe a shot of rum would help. That would send my stomach screaming. No, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
A little rum and apple cider.
Rebecca says, "Yay, Rob Carson." Patrick says kombucha is great for my stomach if I get a funny
kombucha, dear God in heaven. Come up with a new food trend for God's sake. Kombucha.
That stuff is awful. Like I can't get past that. No.
You know why people tell you to drink kombucha? Because they want to be able to say, drink kombucha. That's why.
No, listen, I like pickled vegetables. I do. Like you pickle something, I'll eat it. I love it. Which is why I love the food in Israel, because they pickle everything over there because it's a desert. It's a desert. So they pickle a lot of there. And the same thing with the Arab food, that a lot of it's all pickled. I thought it was fantastic, but it's not for everybody. Hermit Sal says, try green tea. No tea on my belly. No. And he said, go see the doctor tomorrow. I happen to live with one who gave me the electrolyte drink and told me, well, if you're not eating and drinking a lot, you have to drink this. And it actually tastes good.
Saltines and Coke. Do it.
Yeah. Let's see. Mango Mush said, cats know when they're going to die, so they go to be alone. That's very true. They're like elephants. They go off. That's what they do, which is so hard for us because I just want her to like hug her and love her and comfort her. Yeah. And my husband tried to feed her because she will only eat off your finger. She won't eat out of the bowl for some reason right now. So we've made baby food. You get baby food and you mix it with water and you make like a slurry. And I've been feeding her off of my fingers. That she'll eat, but she won't. I'm like, really? You won't? So it took me like 40 minutes, which is fine. I was very happy she was eating, but it's been like 40 minutes to feed this baby food to her earlier today. But he went to feed her. She looked at him. She got up. She's inside her cat condo right now in the hidey hole. Yeah. She got up, turned around, turned her butt to him, and stuck the tail outside the hole.
That's a cat. That's good. You know, dying cats are like women in the delivery room. Just leave me the hell alone. Seriously, it's the same thing with women in a delivery room. You think you're ready for it. You're like, you got the music playlist ready, and you're in there, and you got the candles and all this, and you lean in to touch her. She goes, don't touch me. That's the similarity.
Because you did this to me. You did this to me. Get the hell out of my face.
Yes. I've been there twice. I know.
Now Tax USA is a big Rob Carson fan. I did. He said, I interviewed them on your radio show, and I did. What's wrong with your background?
It's my TV. I like I said, it's first time. It's the first time. So I've got it. Look at that. I got Starscape going there.
Wait, so does this mean So does this mean I'm your first?
Yes, you are.
I dressed for the occasion.
Yeah, you really got dressed up. You made me feel real special.
I know. I'm so sorry. Sue says kombucha's nasty.
Yeah.
Gregory says, what about pickled pig's feet? Thank you. No.
Oh, dear God.
You can drink probiotic powder. Probiotic powder. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? If you open the phones to people telling you how to get better, it's going to be that all friggin' night. I just want you to know that. Here, you got to try this. You got to try that. You got to try this. You stand on your head and drink, whatever. No.
Mangle mush. Mary's all gussied up. Yeah. I was seriously laying in bed in just all curled up because I had stomach cramps. I was just all curled up. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do this tonight. And then I'm like, no, it'll ruin the algorithm. I have to do it.
Nice. It's like, Rob, I need you to be my guest because I need to maintain the algorithm. I feel like crap. Will you be my guest tonight? Okay.
Ron says he can't find the YouTube setting to change the horizontal landscape mode. Just go back out to my main page and you have two options for tonight's podcast. One is horizontal and one's vertical. Everyone is watching the vertical. I don't know why. Same thing last night. I guess everybody's watching on their phone. So just go out to the main live. Go to the live page. Yeah, of course you can. Most divorced men can't do anything. YouTube.com, Rob. Squeaky Ron, not Rob. Ron. Go to YouTube.com. Go to this. Click on live. Go to my page. Click on live, and you should see two different podcasts for tonight. One's horizontal, one's vertical. Pick your poison. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Speaking of Kamala Harris, Chris Salcedo and I came up with the Kamala Sutra one evening. They made up a Kamala Sutra. So tell us about your new studio. So you have now I have to tell everybody, Rob has been building this probably in his brain for about 5 years. And he's been doing it physically for what? 7 months, 8 months?
Well, I've a lot of things going on. I built a studio in a facility in Old Town Alexandria near the Potomac River. And that is the broadcast studio. That's kind of a big deal. That's got a background and complete broadcast for my television show and my radio show. I just put up a wallpaper and everything on the back. And by the way, I just shared the link to watch the show right now on all my social media. So we'll have a bunch of Carsonites watching here in a second. But I built that studio. But what now?
I said thank you.
Yeah. I want everybody to see how crappy you look. I think it's important.
Thank you. I look like a lesbian lumberjack.
Oh my God, you do! You do look like a lesbian. Are you wearing Birkenstocks? And do you have patchouli in the background?
Wait, you want to see the? Wait, let me give you the. This is me when I'm sick. Okay, 3 sweatshirts, 2 hoodies, 3 sweatshirts, the pants.
Yeah.
The hot pink fleece.
That's hot. I can see them when I look up. There you go. I can see them. The verticals.
Are you ready? Okay. Are you ready for my I'm six slippers?
I don't think I can handle this sexy. Oh, that's hot. My God, that's hot. Wow.
Wait, and I've got yellow socks on. Yellow socks.
Wow.
And I
would stand up, but I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts, actually. God.
They're super insulated. They're camping slippers, and I got them at a yard sale for $5. They've never been worn, and they got that really thick sole at the bottom, and they keep your feet really, really warm because they're insulated.
Gotcha. Well, back to the studio. I've got a broadcast studio near the Potomac River, and this is just the home studio. I wanted a mirror studio at home so I can do live shots on Newsmax or whenever you're sick and you need to maintain your algorithm.
So my question is, though, you can't move your camera because I wanted to see the whole studio.
No. Honey, I'm a professional broadcaster. I'm not holding a phone here for God's sake.
That's fine, but I can see the screen behind your head. So why did you do everything else in that studio? Wallpaper and this and that and
honey, this is my home studio. That's my broadcast studio.
But wait, it's your home studio, not at home.
Yes. Here, let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show
You
you.
did a wonderful job. Don't get me
Well,
wrong. You
thank
did
you.
a fantastic job. It's beautiful. But
Here,
I didn't know, I didn't understand because it's not in your home.
this is the broadcast studio. Oops, sorry.
Move it that way. Move it to your left, your left, your left. There you go. Yeah. So you've got like chairs for guests and the neon. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I know, and I did it myself. I'm quite proud of it, actually.
You
There's
should
the
be.
wallpaper we just put up
Yeah.
right there,
But
and I
like,
did it all myself. I, excuse me, I engineered all myself. Here, this is kind of cool because
yeah, it's
because here's the thing. I've always dreamed of doing late night television. I use the name Carson because Johnny Carson, my idol, Chris Ruddy, gave me the opportunity to do a comedy show. And my wife divorced me. I know, ladies, it's hard to believe. I know. They're like, is she nuts? I know. That said, I said, you know what? I can. I've been living in Kansas City. I've been living for other people. I go to the grocery store, 5 different grocery stores, buy groceries to 3 people who don't want to be happy. And I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm moving back to D.C. And Donald Trump thinks I'm the funniest guy on television. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go to D.C. And I put all my crap in the back of a U-Haul and I brought it to D.C. and I built that myself and engineered myself. And then this is the home studio. This is the home version of it. This is where I do live shots and also my OnlyFans page, which gets no traffic. No traffic at all. None. The bed's right there. No traffic at all.
Shoot me the link. I'll be sure to post it when I edit the video. And so why does the camera keep doing that? I'll be sure to post it when I edit the video. All right. No.
Yes.
See if I could drive, you could always use some extra cash. So you did this in the hopes of having a TV show with guests there sitting like a la Bob, like Bill Maher.
Yes, or whoever. And here's the desk I ordered. It's coming. I got it from the same people who built Stephen A. Smith's desk. I ordered that.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to have a guest, multiple guests, individual guests, whatever. We're going to talk about not only politics, but also pop culture, music, food. I like to cook. I've cooked on stage with Wolfgang Puck, for God's sake. So, there are other things to talk other than politics. I wanted to do kind of a combination Rogan, kind of a Greg Gutfeld meets Rush Limbaugh, whatever. And just talk about what I'm fascinated by and connect with people. And I decided because I can get people here. This is Hollywood. I live my studio's a mile and a half from the airport, so I will get people that Gutfeld can't get because they're right here, and also the guys on the West Coast. So I got everybody in Washington D.C. and I said I'm going to do it here, and I just did it on my own. I said I don't care.
Right.
Newsmax is glorious and wonderful. They didn't really tell me to do this. I just said, I'm doing it. I'm going.
And where are you broadcasting it? Where are you broadcasting it? Do like Rumble and that kind of thing?
Oh, everywhere. On all Newsmax social media. Newsmax, Rumble, X, Facebook, Instagram. Right now, we're reaching about 1.5 to 2 million a week on the stream. And then we're on radio stations around the country as well. When we signed on to December doing the stream, we immediately became Newsmax's #1 streaming product.
Now, just so I'm clear, because your radio show, which is nationally syndicated,
is a live stream.
Is a live stream, but you also have a show on Newsmax on the weekends.
Rob Carson.
Rob Carson. Right.
Yeah.
And that's what you're saying now you're going to do from that studio with guests in studio. So it's going to be a different type show.
No. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to add to my repertoire. So we're going to be doing an extended podcast like Rogan does. And then we're also going to have live guests on the radio program. We may also get to the point, I hope, as the show progresses, Rob Carson's won the world, to take a cue from The Daily Show, have correspondents in studio, interview them live, and then pitch to their video that they do in a similar fashion. So, like I said, it's a combination of late night, Daily Show, Joe Rogan, all of that. And it's multiple shows, multiple platforms.
Gotcha.
So,
all right.
Background.
Let's see. Okay. Lots of comments. Now Tax says you never know when POTUS may show up. See?
Well, we're
I'm gonna have to send you the pic. I have a copy of a picture of that I got in the Oval Office with him. I want him to sign it. I'm gonna send it to you to get him to sign it.
Oh, sure. Anything else? You want to get some matches, a book of matches or something along
I
there?
didn't ask for a kidney. Didn't ask for a kidney. If you're me,
Anything
it
else
reminds
while
me
I'm
of
visiting the president?
it's like March of the Wooden Soldiers. Me and the head of the toy company. Remember when they
Yes.
made the wooden soldiers? We're just like this. You're gonna
Well,
ask
just
him for the loan because we're just like this.
put some hand sanitizer on it or something and put it in a plastic bag. I don't want to do it
Yes.
to you.
Mango Mush says, if you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig, but Mary, you can dress in a burlap sack and still look great. Even in like my lesbian lumberjack outfit.
I would imagine the lesbians are watching tonight. I would imagine it's going to be pretty odd.
I have a lot of friends who are lesbians, and they like to point out that they don't all wear comfortable shoes. I go, yes, but most of you do, which is smart. I think it's brilliant, to be perfectly honest.
You want to talk softball or golf?
They play golf.
Yes, and softball.
No, just golf.
And pro basketball.
Let's see. Now Tech says, Old Town. I went to Edison High School in the 70s. Are you a Northern Virginia native?
No, I'm from Iowa.
You're Iowa. Wow.
Originally, yeah.
Iowa to Kansas to Alexandria.
Yeah, I lived in Washington, D.C. A dozen years before I moved back to Kansas. And that's why I moved back here. I'm familiar with the area. And I love it here. King Street in Old Town Alexandria is a freaking blast. It's fantastic.
Mango Mush says, does Mary now have a coexist bumper sticker? Very funny.
Do you have a Subaru? Do you have a Subaru?
I did own a Subaru at one point in time.
Total lesbian.
It was actually a pretty good car. I always wanted a Subaru Forester. And then the culture, but this was before the culture around it changed. And then I didn't get
you a lesbian then?
Well, I was. That's what the shirt's a throwback to my lesbian days. See? So that's what it is.
You are the least lesbian of any lesbian I can imagine. You wouldn't know how to be a lesbian.
Sue says, I love that. I'm almost as bundled as you and I feel fine. Oh God, you should have seen me. I had the fireplace on in the bedrooms cranked up to like 75. And I'm like, oh my God.
You got a fever. You got a fever.
I don't. I took my temperature. I don't have a fever.
Weird.
I thought for sure, no fever. I listen, when I told my husband, like, not this past weekend, the weekend before that, I'm like, I think I'm getting something. Like a little, I think I'm getting something. Hey, fine. Take some Tylenol, blah, blah, blah. And now, like I'm hacking up a lung all day long, which is one of the reasons I think I don't feel good, because that takes a lot out of you because it hurts. It hurts. It hurts when you're doing that. And my back hurts from it and, etc. Okay. Question for you. Hermit wants to know, do you need a broadcasting license to have a home studio?
No. You don't need a broadcasting license at all to do any broadcasting anymore, unless you own a radio station or television station. There used to be a FCC license you had to get, and you literally, when I got in the late 80s, all you had to do was be able to speak English, which of course they don't need that anymore, right? And your signature. But you can on social media particularly, because it's not under FCC regulation, and so no, you don't need any sort of license.
Well, back in the day, to work at a radio station, you had to take a test. We had to take a test. I had to know what to do when the signal came on, and it had to run. They had to do the emergency broadcast thing, and things you can't say on the air. And I had a little paper license, and it's gone because you had to keep it in a folder at the radio station. And when they hired me, I wasn't allowed to take any. When they fired me, I wasn't allowed to.
Sheepskin when you got yours.
Yeah. Very funny. Mine was written on a stone tablet. I don't want to hear it.
We used to do our morning show door to door.
Yeah.
In the town square.
Art wants to know, you're not one of those women who wear pajama bottoms at Walmart, are you? No, absolutely not. No. I'm sick and I have a dying cat. I'm going through a rough phase. This is what you get.
Yes.
This is it. And yes, my hair is wet. I don't know if you can answer this. Bill wants to know why Newsmax called the governor's race so early. I guess for, I don't know, New Jersey, maybe?
Which one? The
I
Virginia
think New
one?
Jersey. Yeah, I think New Jersey.
I don't know. I mean, it was
Yeah, I
obvious. I
wouldn't know.
guess I have no clue. I'm
Right.
an entertainer, for God's sake. I'm not a journalist.
Mango Mush is laughing at Art for asking that question and says, yeah, and then I get in a fight at Waffle House.
That's the next thing.
We
That's
don't
the
have
next
Waffle
thing.
Houses. We do not have Waffle Houses in New Jersey because New Jersey has more diners per capita than
Yes.
any other state. So it's a diner all the way. And it can't be
Now,
one of
let me
those
ask you-
chain diners.
Now, let me ask you, what does a New Jersey diner have on the menu? Because, like, if you go to like a Missouri diner, you're going to get like a thing called the stretch where you have hash browns and chili and all sorts of cool crap on it. Is it your basic eggs and bacon kind of thing? Oh, in Missouri, like the Midwest, biscuits and gravy are a big thing here.
No.
No
Biscuits and
beef.
gravy. But a good
beef.
diner, you can get anything you want any time of day. Breakfast 24 hours a day. You can get anything you want any time of day. And the good diners have the
Yes.
Greek specialties on them, and they're good because the original
love
diners were owned by the Greeks.
I love
So
it.
you get the good spanakopita. They'll have moussaka. They'll have, I don't love moussaka, but I love the spanakopita. They'll have Greek salad with the anchovies. They'll have baklava. So, and it's all handmade. The desserts that you eat, the real old ones have the thing at the front it's like round and it rotates, and that's where all the desserts are on it, and it rotates so you can see the rotating pies. They have that.
In the Midwest, they have the Greeks where the Greeks came out. What they did is they opened these restaurants. It was generally a steakhouse or a pizza joint, right? And they always would take the initials of the brothers, like A and G or G and D or whatever. And it was a G and D steakhouse, A and G steakhouse. And then I've noticed in the last like 20 years, they moved into the Greek specialties away from the American stuff because the Greek specialties became much more popular in the last 30 years. They Americanized their menu when they first came there, and now it's celebrating the Greek heritage, and it's great.
Yeah, well, you can also get good pork roll, egg, and cheese on a Kaiser roll. You can get disco fries, which anyone who grew up in New Jersey had disco fries at 3:00 in the morning after a club closed with a chocolate shake.
And what's disco fries? Because it sounds freaking amazing.
Disco fries are French fries with melted cheese of some sort, depending on what they have. Usually melted cheese of some sort, and whatever the brown gravy that's in the back. You don't really know what's in it. It's like either pork or it's meat or it's a combination thereof. Who knows what it is, but they're excellent. And so it's got the brown gravy poured on top of that.
It's like poutine.
But it's not.
I know, I got you.
But it's not.
Yeah, potato wedges are big in the Midwest, by the way.
No, I don't think that's diners have a dish called a Happy Waitress, which is an open face grilled cheese sandwich with sliced tomato and bacon.
That's also one of my favorite go-to sites, actually. Happy Waitress.
Happy.
It also has an open face thing, but it's totally different.
Totally different. Yeah. I was going to say, is that one of your dating sites? Is that one of those places? If anybody wants to date Rob, go to happywaitress.com.
I got to tell you a story. Real quick. So I got a membership to Match.com just for bleeps and giggles, right? And it's awful. It's awful. So I go to this event in Baltimore, and I met someone there who I have been corresponding with. And so I met her there, and I had met her before. And then I arrive, and I walk up to the bar, and there's a woman sitting there who goes, "Hi, I'm from Match.com." And I'm standing here with this, kind of date. And it was like, you remember Three's Company when Jack would have two dates, and one would be Larry's apartment and one would be in Jack's apartment? It was kind of that scenario. And I had to tell her, I had no idea she was going to be here. And she's like, "Oh, it's cool. No problem."
Yeah, how'd that work out?
It was fine. Nothing weird happened.
No, but did you see her again? I mean, was there
the bar fight and the beers throwing in the air and that, but otherwise it was fine.
Yeah. My question is, was there any more dating after that? Or was that the last date?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm just not interested in being serious with anybody. It's nice to meet people. I'm actually looking more for just companionship, really. I don't really care for I'm not looking for a relationship. I just got out of a divorce, and so not really very interested. Not really very interested. I'm looking. I prefer the company of women, even lesbians like you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Rebecca says that you are funnier than Gutfeld.
Oh, thank you.
Art said, I will be glad to be an unpaid joke writer for Rob. I used to do some for one of the top talkers years back. Art.
Well, there may be a possibility if we go to a nightly show. I only run my own material, although I have Jim Gossett who does all my song parodies. Because I had never let anybody write for me. I always wrote for other people if I was going to write. So you never know. You never know. Might need a little help here. Who knows?
Well, Art, find Rob. Just look for Rob Carson because sometimes it's Rob Carson Show and sometimes it's just Rob Carson on all of the socials.
Yeah, it's generally Rob Carson Show. I think we got it all homogenized to Rob Carson Show. Except for the OnlyFans page, which is Red Hot Rob Carson.
There you go.
Yeah,
Red Hot Rob. And it doesn't itch. It's just red hot. That's all.
You're going to start coughing if you keep laughing like that. You'll be like,
I know. Gregory says I must have sensible haircuts. I think I look like a school marm from Little House on the Prairie right now with my hair.
I think you look like Katharine Hepburn in Golden Pond at age, a much younger age. Well, you do kind of. You got the hair in a bun. You're wearing the fleece.
Was it crooked and go on Golden Pond? Like I said, I just did this. I wasn't paying attention.
You old poo. Go get me some Coke and crackers, you old poo.
Herman says lesbian lumberjack could be a new alternative lifestyle. Rebecca says I've owned 2 Subarus, but I've had a husband for 27 years.
Sure, you keep living that lie.
There you go. The reason now Tax asked you said the reason I asked, meaning if you grew up in Northern Virginia, we had Alexandria roller rink concerts in the 70s with Black Sabbath, Jethro Tull, Alice Cooper, Johnny Winter, once in a lifetime experience. Ask old timers in Alexandria.
Wow, that sounds fun. I'm
Mango
wants. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. Go.
I'm thinking about going to see Iron Maiden this year, and then Kenny Wayne Shepherd and Earth, Wind and Fire. I'd like to go see Earth, Wind and Fire, but they want tickets are like $400 at the balcony at the freaking casino across the river. It's stupid. Yeah. No way.
Nope. I will only go see acts at small venues. That's it. Like Asbury Park, the convention center. Go to Asbury Park. Seats like 2,000 people. It's like my high school gym. It's great. I've seen Springsteen, Bon Jovi, all the Jersey people there. Yeah. And then the Count Basie Theater. That's the other place I'll go. Count Basie Theater. So Mangle said, tea, honey, lemon, and scotch. It will fix you right up. Yeah, it's going to kill my stomach.
Yeah, but it'll knock you out.
So will the NyQuil I'm going to take tonight. Hold on. I have to just cough. Hold on.
You are a mess.
Lord, deliver me. Okay. My friend owned a Subaru Forester. He claimed that he lost it in the forest. Ha ha ha. Squeaky had the bug last week when his cat died. Oh my gosh, maybe we've got cat scratch fever or something. Nearly all fever, no hacking. Art says, not saying Rob has a bad haircut, but does he walk into the barber shop and say, hey, give me the Kim Jong 2 or the Kim Jong Il?
I'm not going to give you the real finger, but you get the sentiment.
I totally blew that joke. I'm so sorry, Al. Not saying Rob has a bad haircut.
What the hell's wrong with my hair? Bite me.
That's hilarious. Have you appeared on Bo Snerdley's podcast, Mr. Carson?
Yes. One time, a long time ago.
Okay.
A couple years ago. Yeah.
Yes.
I was very disappointed with Premier Radio after Rush died. I asked the president of Premier Radio at Talkers convention, I said, can I fill in? And she was kind of a dick, to be quite honest. And I said, well, yeah, I kind of wrote for him for 20 years. Maybe it'd be a good idea. But you see, the big radio company somehow, for some stupid reason, didn't think I could do talk radio. I know, right? Yeah. So I was very disappointed in that. And I'll mention this: the large talk companies wanted to forget Rush Limbaugh ever existed. They tried to erase his memory because nobody can repeat what he did, and I refuse to do that. I'm going to remember him. I like to say I like to walk in his footsteps. No one will ever fill his shoes. So,
Excuse me.
but yeah, I did. I was on Sternley's cast. I had Sternley on my cast. I asked him. I thought it was kind of an interesting question. I said on Rush's last show, did he know it was going to be his last show?
Oh, that's a great
said,
question.
And he said no. He said he didn't know. I knew when Rush got the congressional medal from Trump, the reason why he got the medal when he did was because he would die before he got it. Trump wanted to make sure he got it while he was still alive. And when that happened, I said, first of all, he deserved it, but I knew he wasn't long for the earth at that point.
Going back to the diners now, Tax says in the South or Midwest, they serve chili over spaghetti.
Hell yeah. Chili three-way, baby. Chili three-way. Chili, well, Cincinnati to Cincinnati chili, but the Midwest, they do like a Steak and Shake. They do what's called chili three-way, chili five-way. The spaghetti.
Wait. Are we talking about a diner? Or are we talking about your OnlyFans page?
Well, we can do a chili three-way if you want.
Or a five-way, you say?
I just need to find somebody named Chili. Anyway.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I did work with somebody named Chili Amar. But no, it's a big deal in the Midwest. Steak and Shake. In Cincinnati, they use Cincinnati chili. They put it on spaghetti. It's awesome, by the way. Oh, it's so good.
I'm sure it's wonderful. Good. Patrick says we call them cheesy fries. Not the same. Not the same. Cheesy fries has that liquid cheesy stuff that they pour over because Jersey's very big on hot dogs. So we have the Windmill, which makes hot dogs, and Mac. What is it? Oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking on the name. I'm waiting for the IT department to yell at me. Max's nearby, and they're all known for hot dogs. It's a big deal in Jersey. And there's a certain cheese that goes on the hot dog and that goes on the fries, and it's like that melted stuff of nothing natural that you ladle out and pour on. That's
cheese. C-H-E-E-Z, cheese.
Well, it's Cheese Whiz. C-H-E-E-Z Whiz.
Nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Let's see. Mangle says disco fries are kind of like poutine, but uses whole cheeses instead of the Canadian cheese curds. Yes.
Yeah. Well, poutine is a combination of cheese curds and melted cheese, and then a gravy.
Yeah. And you never know what the cheese is on disco fries. It all depends on the diner and what they got. And it's the same thing with the gravy. Gravy will taste different every time you go because it's whatever they got in the back.
I bet it's great every time. I'll bet it's great every time. I love that.
Rebecca said when we were talking about a studio and do your studio, I was so excited when Trump said he was adding a ballroom onto the White House. Maybe when he gets it finished, the Republicans can finally find theirs.
Yes.
Sue's also
Barack Obama held big balls. He just didn't invite anybody. Hey ho, hi ho.
Oh, but bum. Sue's small venues shows for me to only marry. Yes. Didn't I see you in the movie PCU? Never heard of this movie. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
PCU?
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Got no idea.
Was it about lesbians?
I don't know. Mangle said, "Hey Rob, are you going to see Maiden at Hershey Park? I got my tickets."
Oh, dude, Hershey? No, I did not know that. It's going to be here in DC. But Hershey Park would be a great place to see Maiden. Oh my God!
Yeah, bring the kids.
Might have to drive up there, stay in the hotel. Go, come on! I love Hershey, Pennsylvania. I love the hotel on the hill there. It's fantastic.
Never been. Art says I tease because I love you're an Adonis, Rob.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Art. I'm just glad I have hair at my age.
That's right. Herman says, I saw Mountain, John McLaughlin, and the Mahavishnu Orchestra, the B-52s, and the Eurythmics. That's a weird group of
Well,
That's a
I
wide.
never miss the Mahavishnu Orchestra when they're in town because they're so orchestra whatever.
I've never heard of them. Here comes
I like,
Mangle. Ever wonder how much whiz is really in the cheese whiz? I guess it depends on the chef that day.
yes. By the way, I did go
Yeah.
when I went to Philadelphia. I went to Philadelphia a couple months ago, and I went to Gino's and the other
Pat, you
place.
went to the touristy ones. You went to the
I know, of
touristy
course I did.
ones.
Dude. Of course I did. Of course I did. I did it for the show. And here's the deal: I wouldn't drive for either one of them because I can make a better.
You went to the
sandwich.
tourist ones.
I can, but I will tell you, I liked Gino's better because they were nicer. And outside, you got choices of hot sauce and free these big ass hot cherry peppers free. And so I loaded up on those. And but they're both okay sandwiches. I want to go to that Italian place or the Italian neighborhood, like south of there, like the Cannoli district or whatever that was called. I want to go there.
South Philly. Yes, South Philly.
Yeah. I like that neighborhood. I love that neighborhood. I love it.
If you go back to Philly, I lived in Philadelphia for a couple of years. I love it. But Jim's on 4th and South, which had a bad fire, but they're back. Best cheesesteaks.
All right.
Jim's on 4th and South. And when you walk in, there's these big guys behind there. And they say, what do you want? And you have to tell them what you want. And I went with a friend once, of course, Villanova students, and we had, let's go to South Street. And we went down to South Street, to go to Jim's. Yeah. And it's, 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is. And my friend who's loaded goes, I would like a cheesesteak with whiz, and onions, but no mushrooms. And he just stops and he goes, I didn't ask you what you don't want. I asked you what you want, little girl. And she was like, oh, her eyes got like this big. And she's like, I'll just take a cheesesteak. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I did do it with whiz, by the way. I did have the patch with whiz. Did what the natives do.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Freaking expensive, by the way. It's like $18 per sandwich.
Wow. Everything's expensive. PCU is a movie you must see. Never heard of it.
PCU? What is it? Stand for something?
I don't know. It's called Politically Correct University. What is it?
1994 movie. Oh, okay. It's like a
Jeremy Piven, Jon Favreau stays at the wildest house on campus.
It looks like one of those Blockbuster movies that, remember when you used to go to Blockbuster? It would be that one still kind of hanging back there on the shelf that nobody rents anymore.
Or you rent if you're drunk.
I'd try it. What the hell? Yeah, why not? The problem with movies like that is when you remember watching them in the 90s and then you grow up and you watch it again and you go, oh my God, this sucks. Like Strange Brew by Bob and Doug McKenzie. My wife and I watched that. She was convinced it was the funniest movie ever because she saw it in high school. We watched it together and went, my God, were we this stupid? It is.
Hilarious. That's so funny.
It is.
All right. I want to do something since we were just talking about your renovations and you did such a really nice job. So everybody knows we're doing renovation in the house.
Yes.
And we got the front door. We got the front door from the house that they tore down and I posted pictures and I got all of the big, huge, slates that led up to the 1800s house. And I got these two, I don't know how the hell they did it, but they got these huge, thick slates. We saved those and we got some other things. Where's the IT department? Where are you? Hello?
I have fixed up a number of homes myself, and I learned home improvement through that. And so I actually love doing it. So I think it's. Are you doing some of the work yourself? You doing all of the work yourself? What are you doing?
Oh wait, he's coming. He's coming. Well, I have to strip the door. I try to do all of the. I'm very good at taking 14,000 coats of paint off of stuff. I do that.
No doubt you're a good stripper.
Thank you. Especially when I wear a lot. Especially when I wear a lot of.
You'd be in the club all night. It's like, when is she finally going to get down to the flesh? My God, we've been there an hour.
Oh my God! So
you would kill everybody at strip poker right now.
yeah, I do. It's very true. It's very true. What's the hold up, IT department? Oh, the IT department's having technical difficulties, which I do find interesting. So what we're doing is we're trying to gather everything, like the lights, have
Okay.
everything ready to go when we're ready
Yeah.
to go, right?
Of course,
Because
of
now
course.
we have pipes that need to go that go to radiators that have to go behind the walls because they run up the wall, and they just painted
Oh
it the same
God,
color as the wall. It's from the
that's
18
fun.
they put the heat in this house in like the 1930s. So
Oh, yeah.
it was summer only. So it has to go that. Oh, look at Mangle. Mary is dressed like a virgin playing strip poker.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, Patrick. Not sure the difference between Philadelphia cheese and cream cheese. It has always bewildered me. Would you like to handle this, Rob?
Well, whiz means cheese whiz out of the can.
Yeah,
Philadelphia cream cheese is cream cheese.
it's
I
what
don't
you put on
know.
bagels. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
he's right, so
Schmear.
that's a schmear, right? You can say that in New York. You say it anywhere else, you're going to get a look.
Yeah.
You can say you can say I want a bagel with schmear, but you can't go to a kosher deli because they won't do it.
Really?
Especially if you want lox, they won't do it. So I always get it with lox.
Oh,
They will
what
not
in the
do.
kosher deli they don't do lox?
I don't know. I went in and I ordered. What are you yelling at me for? I know but I don't understand everything. It's meat, but there's no meat on a bagel. A lot, yeah. They won't put the dairy and meat, so the fish.
Oh, okay, I get that. I get that. I went to when I was at Newsmax last Christmas. I went to Essex Bagels, and they ruined me for bagels. I will never. Every other bagel is absolute shit now. Like
right.
compared to
In
Essex
Israel also makes crappy bagels. And by the way, it's a bagel, not a bagel. A
No.
bagel is someone calls it in the Midwest. It's a bagel.
Every bagel I have outside of Essex Bagel is shit because it was an orgasmic experience. It was the best thing ever. It was unbelievable. Oh my God.
Art says less Yankee eateries and more lesbian talks. Hashtag I'm an old perv. Hashtag I have a bucket list.
Yeah, how about you put your bucket and yourself away there, buddy? Okay, we're doing something else here.
Survivor says, remember when you were talking about paint a long time ago for renovation? I guess. Well, we have to wait now because those pipes have to go into the wall, and the plumber's not going to want to do it when it gets cold. So we're gathering everything we need so that I don't have the one day the contractor comes to me and says, "Hey, we're ready to put the light up in the front hall. You got the light?" And I'm like,
yeah.
No, I don't have the light, right?
Yeah.
So we do have some treasures that we acquired. Are you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready? IT department, my roving IT department. So that right there, can you pick it up, babe?
Oh, is that one of those sinks you spit into at the dentist?
No, this is a huge light at a milk glass that we got out of that.
Can you see the design? It's hard to see the design.
Oh, it's cute. That's old school.
Yeah, we got to clean it up. But that came from the house that they tore down.
Oh, that's really, really cool. It's nice.
Original.
You know what? Listen, if you can keep that stuff, that's so valuable. Even if it's a small thing like a light fixture, it's a tribute to the house. That's really cool. I love that.
Yeah. So that's going in this room that I'm in now. We're going to move this. This is going to be moved out of here. That light is going in here. And then we just found this on eBay, and it's from the 1930s, which a lot of this house is a lot of 30s because a lot of the Victorian stuff was taken out. So where is it, babe? Where's the IT? Where is it?
Careful, that bulb right there on the edge. Oh, I love that. Wow.
Yeah, that's going, and it's all original paint. Nobody painted it white, which everybody does.
Yeah.
And it's got
really
like green. Yeah, it's got green on there and stuff like that. So we found that, it's all hand painted, all the original paint.
Wow.
So that's going on the ceiling outside of my husband's tap room.
You got the modern wiring, everything's good there. That's
yep.
Nice. Yeah, good for
it's
you.
all been rewired so that there's no fire.
Yes.
And we ordered. Oh, we haven't ordered the light for the. I haven't ordered the light for the front hall. That'll be next, but that's a reproduction. It's the best I could do. It's a reproduction. It is what it is. Not everything can be an antique. When we went into that house, I thought I'd be getting a lot of antique like fixtures and stuff like that. I walk in, Rob. The guy was an artist. And the light fixture was like a Home Depot fan and light. I was like, "You're killing me. You're killing me." That was the only light fixture worth saving in the entire place, was that big white milk glass, and it
I love it.
weighs a ton. It weighs
I
a
bet it
ton.
does.
But I
I
knew
bet it
you would appreciate it, because I know you
Oh
like
wait,
to.
Mayor. We also
Yes.
got all these doorknobs, right?
Oh yes,
We
we
had
have both.
See, this is a East Lake. I don't know if you can see the design.
Yeah,
Bring
yeah,
it closer to the camera, babe. Yeah, see, that's Eastlake, and a lot of this house has Eastlake in it.
What are you going to do?
So-
How are you going to clean that up? What are you going to clean that up with?
I have Brasso that I
Okay.
use on that. And you just hit it with the Brasso, and that comes off
Gotcha.
pretty easily.
Gotcha. Cool.
If anybody ever needs doorknobs, we have a boatload of doorknobs, but we
There's
don't
another
have those back plates. So we took these. This is Art Deco. So we
Love
took the door plates, because we don't have the back plates on our doors. There's just the
Okay.
knobs. Everything was removed when they modernized the house.
Yeah.
So now we're going to replace it. And these came out of that house that was built in
I
the
love
same
it.
time this house was. So all of that's going to
Love
go in
it.
there.
It all works. Hell yeah.
Our house is a construction zone, as you can see.
This is
Like
the
your
construction.
what year? Hold on. What year was the house built?
Early 1880s. We don't have an exact
Oh,
date.
Okay.
We
All right,
think
okay.
because it's more. Thank you, IT department.
All right, I didn't know.
The
I just
house-
turned my camera off. I didn't know if you want to show them the tap room with
Okay.
that.
Oh, you can show where you can
Show me
show them the
you got
tap
a
room.
tap room. Holy hell.
Well, it was supposed to be a bathroom. It's okay. So the story behind the tap room is, when we moved in to get to the kitchen, because the original kitchen was in the basement, but somewhere along the line, someone put a little addition on with a kitchen in it, and the
Yeah.
stove was in the fireplace in the kitchen. All right.
Yes.
So you had to walk through what was the butler's pantry, which they made
Uh-huh.
into a laundry room, to get into the kitchen. And everybody hangs out in your kitchen. So everybody was walking
Yeah.
through my laundry room. So
Yeah.
there was no bathroom on the first floor. We were going to put the bathroom there, until they took the walls down and found this huge beam that's holding up the entire second floor. And they're like,
Oh,
so there's a problem.
shaky. Wow.
So instead, hubby got this. You can show him. There's his tap
Ooh.
room.
Well,
That's
I
the
like
original
that.
woodwork we found behind the walls.
That is cool as hell.
And we stripped it and
love
built the
it.
cabinets.
Oh, that is cozy. That is
Yeah.
really cool.
And
And
I had this made for Mary.
I'm
Because-
present. Gemütlichkeit.
that's right. Behind the wall, there was a window that goes into the other side of the window, is the closet under the stairs. So I have no idea why that window's there, but it is.
Is that where Harry
And Doug,
lives?
yeah, that's where I make Doug go stay when he's bad. Doug, show him my
That's
favorite.
cool.
What did I
room.
find for your tap room? The handle. Show me the
It
handle.
looks like a
You know,
speakeasy.
These. Let me get one where the light's good. Can you see?
see, it's a hand holding a beer mug.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it.
We could only afford
the
four,
door's
they
open
were
this way.
expensive.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So
What a
that
great
light
space.
though, is going. Doug, show the hall where the pictures of where the light's going. So the light, there's no light
Right
in that
where
hall.
this piece of paper is,
Where
because we were measuring the depth.
We measured the depth, how far down it could hang with a piece of cardboard.
Very
So
cool.
See,
love
and look
it.
what's there. A door to nowhere that someone put shelves in.
That is odd. I love the quirkiness of old houses like that.
Yeah.
I love the
I
quirkiness
think
of old.
we're gonna keep the door there, and we're gonna hang 2 beer signs in there,
Mhm.
and
I
then
love it.
take the rest of it out. All right.
Okay, I'm out.
Thanks. Thank you, IT.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. All right, he's gone.
I live in
But I
I
knew-
live in an apartment. I live in an apartment, and I have like all this experience in home improvement. So you've seen my what I'm doing in the apartment. I'm making this
Someone
the
gonna
best,
have to wait.
the best
Someone-
apartment
before we-
ever.
Wait, just want to say this. I give you a hard time about the blue disco lights. Okay, the blue lights are a step too far for me, but you
What
have
about
done
the
some nice
green?
things.
What about the green
No,
for
no.
Christmas? Tell me that isn't cool, ladies. Spiral staircase with lights. Are you kidding me? Oh my god!
Go ahead, ladies. Tell him. Tell him.
It's hot, isn't it? Don't overwhelm me, ladies. I've only got 7 nights in a week, So don't be like, I'm already booked next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No.
But some of the stuff you've done is really nice. And I think you've done a wonderful job on your studio. You did a great job on the studio. I have to hand you, you really did a nice job on that.
I'm proud of it. It's taken a
You
lot
really
of
did a
work.
good job.
I'm quite proud of it.
You should be. You should be, because you put a
Well,
lot
can
of
you
work
think of
into
any
it.
other late night hosts that built their own damn studio and engineered it and everything? You know, it's like, you know, listen, in this life, we all have a short shelf life. And if you're just going to wait for other people to help you out, it's like, screw it.
Yeah.
Screw it. You know?
Good for you.
I got
I
no
give it
time
to
to
you.
mess around.
Yeah.
No time to mess around.
Wow. Someone actually said the multi-seed bagel at Starbucks is pretty good, but toasting makes a whale of a difference.
It's not the
No.
same. No. Nice try, though. Nice
There
try.
are some things that are made better in certain parts of the country. And in the Northeast, in the New York, New Jersey area, the water makes all the difference for the pizza and the bagels and the rolls. That's just the way that it is. It's the water. And so much so, there's actually a company that came up with a thing that you can put on your water to give it the same pH as the water in this area. And it's very
Really?
popular down in Florida for bagels and pizzerias, because everybody who's down there from up here doesn't like the pizza there.
I'm a Midwest boy, and so I was just introduced to New York like 6 years ago, and I went for the very first time. And I became a fan of East Coast New York style pizza when I lived in Maryland before. But the thing about New York, and I've only been to a half a dozen places, but if you go into a pizza place, a mom and pop in Manhattan, which is really only where I've been, you order a slice, it's going to be the best pizza you've had in your life. That's just it. That's just it. And there's a place here called Andy's in DC. It's supposed to be DC's best New York style pizza, and it's good.
It's not the
Not
same.
New York pizza. You've got to go to New York.
Yeah.
That's it.
But in other parts of the country, there's other things that are great, like barbecue, right? Like
Kansas
barbecue.
City, baby. Kansas City.
Right. So someone from Kansas City, I wouldn't expect them to come to New Jersey and I go, we have a really good barbecue place, and have them say, sure.
Well, when I lived in DC, people would ask me, where's the best barbecue place? And I'd say my house. Because DC can't do barbecue. I went to a place here the other day. Everybody's like, oh, you got to go to this place, really good barbecue. So I go and I get the barbecue, and I'm like trying to be polite without saying, this is a freaking insult to barbecue. You should be ashamed of yourself. But there are people at the bar, oh, this is really good barbecue. And I'm like, no, it tastes like shit. I mean, it's terrible. Yeah. And you know what? Here's the thing. Barbecue is about your soul. Okay. Barbecue is soul food. And if you just think that you can roast meat and you're a barbecue, you're wrong. If you're cooking without soul, it's over. You can't do it. And that's what they were trying to do. And I'm like, you need to go to church. You need to go to church. You need to go to Kansas City. You need to go to church, because you don't know what you're doing. You're blaspheming barbecue.
Art says, Mary, you beat the IT department like a government mule, poor fella. He knew what he was doing. He volunteered.
He's whipped.
Yeah.
He's whipped.
That stuff looks really polished, nice. With the walls in his tap room, what we found. So they're taking down all of the old beaver board. We took all the wash machine, dryer, all that stuff out, and we were, like I said, plans to put the bathroom there. And I go outside, come around, come up the stairs, and I see this beadboard, and they're like taking crowbars to it to take it off the wall. I'm like, stop.
You know what you need? A little high top. Maybe even a bourbon barrel and 2 stools in there, if you got room.
It's not big enough. It's very small. That made it look if there's 10 people in there, it looks like a CYO dance. So no, it's very small.
Illegals off the border.
I'm sorry?
Or somebody trying to sneak illegals off the border. Over the border.
Yes. But we have another bar out on the porch. The actual finished porch has a section of a bar where, again, we took the beaver board off the wall, and there is shiplap that's like 18, 20 inches tall.
I love it.
And they could have salvaged. There had been a fire, so a lot of it was damaged. There's water damage, so they salvaged what they could, and we put it in this one section. And he and I scrubbed all these boards, and those boards that you saw in the tap room had paint on them.
I love it.
stripped them off the dental tools to get all the paint out of there, and then we oiled them. And
But isn't it important to have a story like that? If you do a home improvement project like that, then it's got a story and it's got heritage and there's something special about it, other than just going to Home Depot, going to whatever. You can tell a story about this wood came from here. And I think that's really valuable. I really do. I think it's cool.
And really somebody from New York is going to come in and pay way more because we do have a price, like I can be bought. They will pay us way over what everything's worth. They're going to knock it down and put up a black and white millennial box that has 2 walls in it, floor to ceiling windows, so I could see everything they do in their house with pops of gray for color. That's what they're going to do.
I know. I've seen it.
Exactly what they're going to do. It's horrendous. It's horrendous. They don't want walls and they want everything easy. So they don't want any kind of upkeep whatsoever. I want new. And I'm like, it's very Soviet looking. It's a box. There's no privacy at all in those homes.
I like mid-century. Kansas City is big for mid-century. And that's a really clean look, cool look, older look. But you're right. They sanitize these homes. They make them into glorified boxes. No character at all.
No, and in 20 years from now, it'll be nothing. Oh, the IT department's showing you. Oh, he's showing you the bar. There you go. There's the wood. There's all the wood, and that's there on the to the left there on the Coca-Cola thing. That's like a cooler, but that's a piece of sheet over it, so I don't have to dust it.
I love. I'll bet in the wintertime it's so fun to hang out there. Just cozy.
It's not heated.
Is that the beadboard, right? Oh my God.
That's the beadboard. Yep.
That's cedar.
Yeah, it's huge.
Pine.
Yeah.
I think
it's pine. I'm sure it's pine.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, but there's no heat. We did not heat it because we couldn't afford to heat it. So there's the bar, and then we had the ceiling put in. The ceiling is all wood too, and the ceiling runs the full length. The full length, and there's.
Tell them about your sign.
Oh, you can't really read the sign, but the sign says Walters. It's hard to read. Can you see it, Walters?
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. That's
cool.
from, and the pictures below are my grandparents when they came from Germany in their first bakery, and then their final bakery, and that's the sign from the bakery.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
That is really cool. I love that.
Yeah. So
that is an awesome tribute. That is a real awesome tribute. That really, really is something.
I love this. Two rooms for drinking.
Yeah, you might want to think you might have a problem.
No. Okay, well, see, let's agree there's only 2, and we'll leave it at that. Goodbye.
Goodbye. See that bar there, that porch it's 55 feet long. So it goes down. There's all sheets and everything on it right now, so we don't have to dust it. So it goes. Doug, you can turn the light on.
Oh wait, I know. I'm trying to turn a light on. Stand by.
It's right on the wall. I can't really see though.
God, it's a huge room.
Hold on.
Yeah,
there's other stuff there.
It runs the whole late front of the house, so it's 55 feet long.
So you can see this way, kind of.
Feet wide.
Oh, I love a porch. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's not open, but that's fine. It was enclosed, and so there you go. Well, you can't see the furniture because everything's got sheets on it, so I don't have to dust it. So
I'm surprised the chat guys aren't going, "Hey, where's Mary's bedroom?" Yeah, come on.
Someone wanted to know, okay, hate to get off topic. In a live stream chat, the number next to a name indicates the chatter's rank or score. The crown signifies the chatter is a top fan or has achieved a top rank. So there seemed to have been some question about that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right, good.
I don't want to know what my number is.
Well, listen, Nick, thank you so much for doing this. I do appreciate you because I knew we didn't have to talk about politics tonight because I was not into that at all tonight. I don't feel like it. And I knew we could talk about your studio, and maybe next time you could get on your phone and give us like a little tour of your studio. The pictures were good, but I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Yeah, we'll do the actual broadcast studio, and I think when we get that desk in there, it's gonna look really, really, really good. It's gonna look like $1 million studio for about $995,000 less. $995,000 last year.
Well,
Because I'm doing all the work myself.
But that's okay. We're doing all this work ourselves. Like we did all that. Yeah, like we did the, strip the wood and everything, which is why the project with the house, the inside of the house, we're just taking the walls down and we can't preserve the plaster because we don't know anyone to do it. We can't afford it. There you go. Yeah. There you go. It's beautiful. Up. Yeah, there. Nice. That's a good shot.
Pretty cool.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, you'll be a guest when we get it going, girl. It'll be awesome.
I hope so.
It'll be awesome.
I hope so.
The other side with the paneling.
Oh, let me get rid of this. Hold on. Go ahead.
There's the side with the paneling.
Right. That's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I love the hands. I love when men put the hands under the tops and then they pull it close because it makes their muscles go out, so it makes them look like they have big muscles. I love when men strike that pose.
I got muscle. Okay, so we got that. Okay, we got some muscle here. Okay.
Mangle says,
you almost saw my shorts. I'm wearing shorts.
Hopefully not with those weird. You're not rocking the flip flops anymore, are you?
Oh hell, I wear flip flops in December. You kidding me?
Do you at least get a pedicure or do some manscaping down there? Some manicures or something? Do you take care of your toes?
My manscaping, girl.
Well, I don't like men rocking mandals usually.
I don't have ugly feet. I don't have ugly feet, and I've worn comfortable shoes my entire life, kind of like you are now as a lesbian.
Well, by the way,
my feet are soft as a baby's bottom.
Flip flops are very bad for your feet. Not very, very bad for your feet because you have no support in them whatsoever. And they change.
Here goes mom.
No, hold on, mom, my ass. I wound up with a flip-flop fracture, which I thought was total bull.
A flip-flop fracture? You're freaking kidding me. Not a flip-flop fracture.
You laugh all you want. But the
flip-flop fracture.
When I thought it was a joke too, but it's real. When you walk in flip-flops, your toes grab the front to walk. And it changes the way your tendons connect with the bones and stuff if you wear them too long. And it is a big deal. It's so big that in California, is it UCLA? They had so many kids coming back for fall sports and they're with broken feet, like their feet were breaking. And they traced it back. They did a whole study on this. They're the worst thing you can wear for your feet. So I'm just saying, and you're going to laugh at me until you hurt yourself. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, she was right. Mom was right again.
Well, I wouldn't want a frickin' flip-flop fracture.
Let me tell you, Rob, in all seriousness, I was like, boy, my foot's bothering me. And it was the summer, so I'm at the shore. I wear flip-flops all the time, right? I was like, my foot's really hurt. And I literally went like this in bed with it and heard it crack.
Well, here's the thing. I wear very comfortable shoes, frequently sandals, because I drank a lot and they got this peripheral neuropathy shit going on. It's not very fun.
Sandals are different.
It's gotten a lot better.
Sandals are a little different because you have something to hold it onto your feet. You're not grabbing onto the front of it with your toes. That's the difference. But you do need something with support. I'm just saying. I've broken both my feet. I've had 3 foot surgeries. I'm like the queen of what not to do.
Give me right now.
Huh?
I said, any other advice mom wants to give me right now?
Like I said, 2 broken feet. I broke 1 windsurfing and 1 with a flip-flop fracture. And 3 foot surgeries. I know what not to do. Trust me.
I am 60 years old, and my feet have never been injured or otherwise. And by the way, Coke and saltines or Coke and pretzels.
All right, we're out of here. Mangle says, hillbilly here. I grew up walking barefoot in the woods. My feet are like leather. I grew up walking barefoot too.
Yeah.
Which is why the doctor.
I was just home in Iowa, and I was driving along, and I looked out the window, and this kid walking with 1 shoe on, and I said, dude, you lost a shoe, and he looks at me and goes, nope, I found one.
But I'm bummed. On that note, tip your waiters, everybody.
Thank you.
By the way, I just want to tell everybody you're very funny. But Rob is one of the sweetest souls and one of the nicest guys I have met. And that is true. That is 100% true. We had a conversation yesterday, and when I was talking to him about doing this, I'm like, he's like, how's your week been? I'm like, shit, it's been horrible. It's been a terrible week because I had one of those last week. I had a really bad week last week. And he asked what was going on. And I was like, the cat's dying. I just got back and we just lost a cat. And this is 2 cats. And I started the year with 3 and now I'm going to have 1 and all this stuff. And he sent me the nicest message that was so heartfelt and just so damn sweet. So don't let the exterior fool you. He's a softie. He's a softie.
Well,
so thank you.
I'm genuine because I'm not saying that stuff to get in your pants. So there's that. I literally mean
what's
it.
What's wrong with these?
I do
What's
not
wrong with my pants?
I don't know how many layers are under there.
The pants are usually when it gets really cold in the winter, I have on a pair of leggings under my fleece pants.
Gotcha.
Ever try to heat an old house?
That is hot.
So thank you.
Well, thanks for having me.
All right, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. And tell everybody where they can catch you. All right. On Newsmax. Tell them when the show airs on Newsmax, your radio show, the whole bit.
Your best bet is to Google Rob Carson Show. That's it. It's everywhere. Sunday nights at 8:30 following Michael Savage, which is where you'd expect to find a comedy show, right? No. But anyway, it's Sunday nights at 8:30 following the Lawrence Welk Show. But no, it's following Michael Savage. By the way, Michael Savage, he is a huge fan of my comedy show. You don't think he's a funny guy. He actually is. But it's on Sunday night, and then every day, noon to 3, my radio show's on. Mary's going to be doing a lot of filling in for me over Christmas because I'm taking a couple weeks off to go see my kids and my dogs. And so, and I only choose Mary because Mary is awesome, and talk radio is a bitch, and that's why Mary fits in so well. No.
That was good.
Talk radio is a bitch. You might as well have one as a host.
Thank you. No, and I'm continuing my fine tradition of not having a holiday off in 25 years. So there you go.
I did that too.
So, well, thank you so much, honey. And I'm on with Rob every Friday at 1:35 p.m. Eastern time, and we have fun.
Always,
have a lot of fun.
Always funny, always good. It is, it really is.
All right, thank you, my friend. I do appreciate you so much. Have a good one. Bye.
All right, see you.
God bless you too. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I, of course, appreciate you. As always, you are the best. And so I'm so happy to have you guys. And oh, nope, that's countdown. Hold on. I got to find the right thing. Okay. Because they changed YouTube. They changed all this stuff about what I'm supposed to bring up, what I'm not supposed to bring up. Next week. All right. Next week, I am going to have a gentleman from Wreaths Across America is going to be joining us next. What the heck is that? Is that showing? Oh, that moved. Well, whatever. But a guy from Wreaths Across America is going to be joining me. And so it's a great organization. I love them. I have to have them on, but you can get involved no matter where you are in the country and help honor our veterans who have died and help honor them either monetarily, or you can go out and put wreaths on graves. To even near you, most places there's a small little veteran cemetery somewhere, and you can be part of that. So that will be next week. Now, caveat: if Shirley dies, like on Tuesday, probably not going to do a podcast next Tuesday night. It's a little rough. All right. So that's the only caveat. And I don't think I will be on the Wendy Bell show this weekend. I'm in for David Webb Friday on Sirius Patriot XM on that's from 9 a.m. to noon. So that's Friday. And then I'm on the Wendy Bell show on Newsmax TV this weekend. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for the rumbling, for everything. Love you, and God bless.
Tonight's trapping.